packing night before.
Obviously done.
Yeah. Nick's got his stuff pretty much together.
We're getting there.
Joe and I are not looking good at this point, but we'll get our shit together.
Just thinking of planning it out, you know?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Alright. Recap of day one. We parked the truck, woke up in the truck, and was socked right in. So we started hiking around 9, I think.
It looks like there's a river down there. Isn't there? Not a river, but a stream at least. Like, down by that white thing.
It's just wood.
It looks like there's an old trail down the bottom there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like all the way down to the middle of the valley.
Yeah, exactly.
We're out here in East Kootenay, day one in the woods. We're about 5K from the truck. Yeah, about that. So Barry called for an elk 5-10 minutes ago, and he got a call back. So we were kind of chasing that, and then about a minute later, Captain Stoker spotted a grizzly bear down over that hill there. A little too close for comfort. It was coming our way, so had the rifles on deck, but it's only day one and things are exciting already.
We're just glassing here, trying to find some elk. Let out a few bugles. Heard some coyotes and wolves howling over on that ridge there.
So we're up here on this ridge. Let's put out a couple elk calls. We can hear wolves howling. We're in between two wolf packs. Good times, fun times.
Here we are, base camp, Rocky Ridge. Day one, Kootenay Mountains. Camp all set up. Boys working on the fire. Up there, that's where we hiked in from, but 10 clicks in. Up there, I don't know, it's probably a kilometer or so. We saw a grizzly bear up there. We were calling for an elk. And it called back. And we went down to investigate. And grizzly bear there. Got through a stone at it. So it looked at us for 30 seconds, felt like an hour. And we saw a male mule deer, like right up there, just up in camp. Yes, just before we got back here. Oh yeah, we got fire now, boys. Look at our ass. Wow, that camera's awesome. Good eye there.
Good morning.
Day 2.
Morning. Just spotted a moose. Warming up by the fire.
Damn morning.
Rained all night.
Hanging spot for our food. Grabbing our food for the day. Hang it back up in this tree.
First breakfast in the bush. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen a cow moose this morning off in the distance. Fog rolled in, can't see anything. Kind of trying to let it burn off, have some breakfast, and hopefully do some glassing, or if it's still foggy, I don't know, walk a ridge and bugle, see what we can come up with. Hopefully we see something today, not a grizzly bear. A bowl of Fruit Loops with some instant skim milk, just like sitting at the kitchen table.
How those Fruit Loops, bud?
Great.
Good? Not soggy?
No,
Okay.
really milky.
Really milky.
Stoker building dam.
The second dam built up here now.
Yep, built this one here.
There's a reservoir there too right now.
This runoff was only damp yesterday. It rained throughout the night. So now we're trying to see if we can catch some rain and have a bit of a stock a bit closer to camp.
This calls for 4 cups. So we'll boil 2 cups twice into the main pot. Bring the main pot back to a boil.
Sounds good.
Once it's at a boil, then pour the whole thing in. All right, stir. Stir for 2 minutes while it's boiling.
You bought the sugar, did you?
Yeah.
Just bugled and we're glassing for probably, I don't know, an hour. Didn't see anything. Just thought he might have seen something, but we watched and nothing responded or came back. We're gonna move over to that ridge over there and see if we can look down the other side. Let out some bugles and see what we come up with. Found an elk. Probably about 200 yards away. Came out of nowhere. Our elk friend has already ran across the valley. He is right up here. Right there. Fire callberry. Yep, there it is. The pond's not that way.
trying to make 5 points turn into 6, but it didn't work. Then he got spooked and took off, and now he's slowing down up there. Still looking back though. He doesn't like us very much.
So here I am, day 2 of the Kootenay Mountains elk hunt. It's going pretty good so far. See, I'm sitting on a place here called Wolf's Ridge. It's about 15 minutes back from camp. Yeah. And, yeah. So, that's where we're at there today. I saw something run down into the valley there earlier. So we ran up that way there. Try to cut it off. And whitetail. So let that go. Then we're sitting over there. Where is it? See where that red rock is over there. That's the Wood Ridge. So we sat over there. Watch this valley. Now it comes up. By that dead tree there. Right down there. You can only shoot them if they got more than 6 points. We were up there, we saw it. They only had 5 points. We watched it for a bit. It took off. That ridge up there. That's Elk Ridge. So, anyways, we took off. Came down the valley here. Followed it up. Found the water and all what it seems to be using, so hopefully we keep watching that. It's around 6:45 here now. 6:45. Gets dark by 8, so we're gonna take off here in about 10-15 minutes. Head back to camp.
Recap, day 2. Woke up this morning and it rained lots of the night. Tent was a little bit wet, but stayed pretty warm. Got up, it was cold getting up. It was a slow morning. We had fog. We were tired from our hike, so we kind of had breakfast and we went across back to the ridge we were the night before, and it was bugling. We ate. I pulled out some snacks, and elk came in silent. It looked like a 5x4. Really small tines on it. Tried to make 6 out of it, but didn't happen. So have to review the footage and make sure that there wasn't 6. So I'll shoot anything I can. But then we came back, fixed up base camp. We made a better shelter, a bear wall for protection. At least we could hear them coming. Then we went back and class again tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going back over across Grizzly Ridge, see what's over in that valley there. Derek and Sylvia, brother and his wife, should be coming in tomorrow morning. If they take the shortcut, I'll come through here. We came in around here. This is our new fire spot and our new camp. Got the tarp set up. Joe's hammock, you can't really see it. My tent, Nick's tent, and our bear wall. Just to make some noise so we can hear them. Should work. See what tomorrow has in store for us.
3. Tent's wet on the inside. I don't know if you can see, but sun's just coming up. We're gonna go. I'm gonna get up. Maybe warm up by the fire. Grab some food. Pack up. We're heading over Grizzly Ridge to the ponds. See if we can find some elk. Derek and Sylvia walked in last night. I heard them come in about 11. Maybe midnight. Walk through the dark. We'll see what we can come up with today. Just filling up on water before our hike. Derek's going back over to Wolf Ridge, and we're gonna go Grizzly Ridge. See if we can find ourselves an elk. We're back at Grizzly Ridge. We're you can hear an excavator or some sort of equipment right in there somewhere. There's supposed to be a body of water over there. We were gonna go in there and check out that valley, but with the machinery, I don't think we're gonna. So we were gonna go over that ridge, but it might be getting pretty far from camp, so we might go back this way, down the valley, and take the valley back up to camp tonight sometime. There's camp way off in the distance. We just climbed this valley from the other side. We're just about to the top, right up there. Alright, we came from up here, Grizzly Ridge, down through these clearings, down through the bottom in the valley, and up this rocky ridge.
So we're up here today on a new ridge. Undecided on the name yet. Joe's got to figure it out, I think. Anyway, you can see our base camp way off in the other direction. Not much to say other than unreal. Pretty epic out here.
Well, we made it to the top of this mountain. We tried to go around it, but it got too steep, so we just had to climb it. We're gonna go back over where we seen the elk run up yesterday, the one that we pushed. See if we can see. So maybe there's a bench there. We're gonna bugle a bit and see if we can hear anything. But this is the view up here.
Day 3 of the Kootenay hunt. Absolute disaster. How far did we hike, Barry?
6.8 kilometers.
So we went about 7 clicks, and all we saw were squirrels and a grouse. So we're back on Wolf Ridge, having supper. Hopefully we'll get something up here. Either way.
Alright, day 4, I believe. Day 4. We split up today. Derek and Sylvia are going over to Twin Ridge, which is right there. And Joe and Nick went over to Wolf Ridge, which is past that. I got up here and I heard something running, and I looked, and there's grizzly bears heading over to Derek and Sylvia on Twin Ridge right now. A little bit scarier when you're by yourself. Yep. Well, we'll see if we can find something. We're trying to get a mule deer. Haven't seen much for elk other than that one small one. So we figured we'd come in here and try and get that mule deer and pack up in the morning.
tomorrow and go try another spot. See if we have better luck there. The bear was right in there. The bear was right in there. Started running through here and up the back.
Alright, before I called, I bugled and I heard a grunt respond. So I don't know if that would be a moose or an elk trying to be quiet. Do moose respond to elk calls? I do not know. But that was the second time. I heard one yesterday after I called. I heard like a grunt. Kind of sounded like a moose also. So I'm wondering if that's just them trying to be quiet out here. Hopefully he comes in quiet.
It's been raining and cloudy most of the day. Went hunting this morning, didn't see anything. Seen a grizzly. That's about it. We're packed up camp, we're gonna head out to the truck. Probably be dark by the time we get there. We have a new spot in mind. It's just not enough animals here, no elk bugling back. Just seen the one, heard the one. Camp's all packed up. We're ready for a trek out.
Day 4. We're hiking out. So
Shortcut through the mountains. Just for Joe's suggestion. We're ahead of them, so it worked out. Was pretty gnarly though. Get out, cook some food.
hopefully a new spot tomorrow.
With some game.
With some game, exactly. More than just squirrels.
Yeah. Yeah, the sun always shines down that valley over there.
That's where we're going too. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it must be open enough that the air kind of rolls around it.
Those elk wouldn't know what hit them.
No.
Alright, 7.5 kilometers today. We made it back to the truck. It's going to be dark here in a little bit. Figure instead of just sitting in the truck, I'm going to take a run to town. Alright, it's day 5. We went into town last night. Went to Boston Pizza. Got some alcohol. Just a little bit. A couple other supplies. And then we came back up to climb this mountain where the other truck parked. And while we were in camping, hunting, they deactivated the road. So now we got stuck halfway down. Way down there somewhere. Me and my brother have to walk up and get his truck. Just about there. So we can go down. Go somewhere else. We gotta find an elk sooner or later. Alright, we got the trucks out, unstuck down the mountain. We found a new spot. There's some vehicles here, but there's a gate down there. I'm gonna go see it. It's a lot lower. Hunt the valley, see what we can come up with. There's a river. Hopefully it works out. We're at our new spot here, packing up. Getting ready to go. All truck parts on the back of the truck. Muffler, bumper. Guess that's what happens when the road gets deactivated while you're up there. That's where we're going. Well, we just walked in 7 kilometers, found our new campsite. Lots of firewood, dry wood, right by the river, water. A little bit further away from our hunting area that we want to go check out, but we'll get it done. Find something. This is camp. Just touring around, come across this old camp. Picnic table.
Day 5. New location. Day 5 and still alive, eh? Drop down about 1,000 meters. And let me tell you, it's a lot warmer. It's a lot, much more hospitable to humans and elk, hopefully. So we're gonna go up to that ridge there tomorrow. I think there's a flat spot up there. Where are we at here? Hopefully back some elk. Got some grouse on the way in, so we got some supper. Yeah. I've never seen anyone shoot a grouse with 30-06 before, but it worked out. Yeah.
What do you got going on there, Joe?
Oh, cooking some chicken. It's gonna be good. Got my cooking apparatus made up here. It's sick if you ask me.
Some grouse over the fire. This is our camp spot.
It's Tuesday, September 24th. We still out here on another mountain with the river beside us, so that's pretty sweet. You know, another camp. We got supper cooking right there. Don't mind that one crispy piece. They're a little close to the flame, but other than that, sleeping bag airing out. It's my tent, their tent.
Hey,
Joe in his hammock. Barry, Captain Barry. Got this river over there. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Lovely fire.
Alright, day 6. It's about what, 9 o'clock? Yeah, 9 o'clock. The other guys stayed at camp, tired, lazy. My brother and I are out trying to find an elk or a deer or something. Haven't heard anything back yet today, but don't have too much time left. We gotta get something. Hopefully here. Derek and I have been hiking for probably an hour, hour and a half, something like that. We're to our glassing spot. I plan on sitting here lots of the day. In the evening, hopefully we see something. Lots to look at. It's a little flat above the river. There's like a little canyon down to the river. And up here there's this flat, so if we can't find an elk, hopefully we find a deer. Hopefully we find something. Walking through the woods. There's still no bugles. I've seen 3 whitetails run through the clearing. Does. Need to find something soon. We only got a couple days left. Alright, we're just laying here, glassing, and my brother thinks he heard a bugle twice now, in the same direction, so we're gonna go on a hunch here, go look for it. Hopefully it's something, hopefully it turns out to be something. We need something at this point. Wish us luck. What'd you hear, Derek?
I heard this thing from way over there.
few times, nothing. So we're back in class, and he's on the other spot over there. I'm here. See if we see anything move before dark. Hopefully.
Day 6 of the Kootenay hunt. Barry and Derek out there hunting right now. Me and Nick pretty tired though. We didn't get much sleep the night before last, so we're gonna have a camp day today. Work on the camp. Do some work, so we're tired. Camp needs work, so you know, 2 birds stoned at once, right? Hopefully Barry brings back some nice fucking supper. I got comfy sleep in that hammock last night. It's just so much better than up in the mountains. It's just, this is heaven. Yeah. Much warmer. Right next to water. No shortage of wood. So, got these benches made. Look at that. Little barricade made up. Look at this. It's intense. So you don't even see me. I'm camouflaged right in here. Yeah, successful camp day.
I'll get back down there once
I'm gonna go for a wash in the river now, I think. Looking nice day for it.
Day 7, not looking good. No bugles yesterday, or the day before that, or the day before that. Only day 1. Alright, Nick and Joe redid camp. A little bit of additions yesterday. We got today and tomorrow left. It was raining all morning, late start today. Nick and Joe are going up the mountain where Derek and I went yesterday. I don't feel like there's much up there, but good luck to them. Derek and Sylvia, I think, are gonna walk the river up on the banks of it anyways. See how it goes. I'm gonna go up this other side of the mountain. See if I can come up with something. Hopefully they're bugling. Hopefully they're here. I don't know.
So we're partway through our week-long elk hunt. My brother is already out. He went down the road a little further, somewhere we haven't explored before. Joe and Nick, they went up the hill to where me and Barry were yesterday, hoping they can find something. Me and Sylvia, we're gonna go follow the riverbed, see if we find any animals trying to get a drink. Not too sure what our chances are with that, but figured it's one of the few places we haven't explored yet, and we're gonna give it a nice shot. So we were gonna go down the river there and take a look at the cave and follow along it and see what we could see, but it looks like once we get to the cave there's a rock wall and it's just kind of a mess to fight with. Looking down the bank a little ways on either side, it looks like you can only go a little ways before the terrain gets too tough. So we've decided that we're gonna go up the road here, climb the mountain and see what we can see up there. I think my brother went that way, but he took the first road off, so we're gonna keep going past him and see what we find. Based on the mountains up there, it looks like we might get rained out, but we're gonna keep going and see what happens. It's coming down pretty good, so we hunkered under a nice tree here. So it's still raining and we're bored, so we got our, well, whatever the opposite of camo is on for rain gear, and we're gonna take our bright red and blue bag and just head on into the woods and keep hunting, because why not? We're slowly making our way up the mountain. We're probably at a little less than halfway, because it flattens out and you have to walk a ways before it becomes clearing. But I thought I'd take this view and point out where we were yesterday. So me and my brother were up on that tall hill overlooking the flats that are behind all those trees. We watched it for a few hours and we hiked along the flats, and just circling around the grassy flat land was a 10-kilometer hike. So we got a good vantage point. We saw a couple of does running through the fields, but other than that, not much. That's why we decided to try something different today. So hopefully up this hill we'll have better luck.
I just came across a white-tailed buck with a few does that ran into the bush over there. I didn't want to spook them, keep going. So I came back to this little opening and look what I happened to find here. Nice little tree stand. So I don't know if I'll sit in this right now. So I'll probably give these whitetails some time. I'm gonna go down the end of this trail and grass the river valley. I'll see if anything's down there. Should have a good vantage point. See if the wind changes. It's blowing right to them right now. Maybe I'll come back here and sit up in this stand. I haven't had any vehicles back yet, so I might go for this buck. Got out in this thunderstorm. Just about to the river valley. Hiding under this branch. Hopefully it passes. Doesn't look like it though, but only 2 days left. I'm not stopping hunting. See how it goes. I should have shot that buck. He's running though. It's like a 3 or 4, but 4 points on each side, 3 points. He's running, I couldn't tell. That's a doe I spooked with the other whitetails earlier. He went this way, the other ones went the other way, so I was trying to see if maybe they got up and met up again, but not yet.
See what I mean by practically no underbrush? You can basically go anywhere. We've been out here in this field and walking through the woods, and we haven't really found much. There was some deer tracks a while back, but nothing else. I think we're going to slowly make our way towards camp, see if we see anything fresh since we walked through, and take it from there. As you can see, it's starting to get dark, and I don't want to go any further up the trail. My brother got a hold of us and said he was following a buck, so we don't want to spook it. So we're just going to kind of stay closer to camp and see what happens. So we're back at camp. It's a little bit before dusk. We're drying off some of our clothes. We're boiling water. We're going to have some teriyaki rice, and then once that's figured out, we might go up to the bridge that we crossed and just scan the banks while it fades to nighttime, see if there's any action, see what we see, and take it from there.
So, it's day 7. Still haven't shot nothing but grouse. Yesterday, me and Nick got out of camp later on, which is down there by that cliff face, about 3 clicks away. So, pretty good spot up here, really. Big plain there. Big cliff there. So I'm just getting breakfast on the go. While Nick's doing some glassing. Yeah, it was a bit of a late start to the day today. I woke up at 5 o'clock, it was just pissing down. Didn't leave camp around, I don't know, 11 or 12. On the way up here, thunderstorm rolled through. Managed to hunker down. under one of the pines there. Get dry, but now we're just waiting. Barry said he was going over where the cliffs are, camps below it. He was going up on top of the cliffs and back, and where that sign is up there. That's where he is, so I got both sides of the river covered from up here. Fingers crossed. Just saw a buck, 6-pointer, but couldn't get a shot on him. So I'm gonna come back up here tomorrow.
Day 8, last day. We hike out tomorrow. They're going that way to see a buck. I'm going this way to see hopefully an elk, but maybe a buck too. Derek's about to take off. Derek and Sylvia. Joe and Nick are still sleeping. See what we come up with today. Hopefully something. Sucks to go back empty, but it is what it is. So, it's the last day of the big hunt. We woke up early this morning. It was dark and cold. There was frost in the bridge. We got our gear together. We grabbed food from our bear cache, and we headed up the mountain. Me and my wife are going up to the plains. There's a little lake in the mountains there that I want to check out, and then we're just going to look over the fields and see if we see any action. My brother is climbing the mountain on the other side of the river, just further than where we were yesterday. He just wants to keep going a couple of kilometers and see what's up there, because it flattens out and becomes a wide open area as well. There's 2 more in our party that, well, they're still sleeping, but I think they're going to head up on the plains as well, so they might be up where we are later today. So we've hiked a little ways. We followed the road towards the flats and did a little bit of cross-country stuff through the trees. There's been lots of old deer sign, but not much else. We thought we heard a couple of things, but it turned out to be nothing. Now we just have a little bit of a hill to climb, and we're going to go to a higher elevation that overlooks the fields on the flats. We spent a couple of hours here glassing down there and behind us, just making sure that nothing came out in the open. We had some breakfast and waited for a few hours. Now we're a little cold, to be honest, so we're going to go take a walk through the forest over there. Cut through that to the pipeline and see if we can see anything down the valley from there.
This is really weird. Fenced in area. 6 foot high. 7 foot high. Barbed wire. It's like 100 yards by 100 yards square. I just walked it. Doesn't seem to be any way in or out. Wasn't built that long ago. The wood's not rotten or nothing. That's day 8. Got some grouse. Me and Nick were up here yesterday. Saw a nice 6-pointer. Came up here again, hoping to see him. He's over that way a little bit. I just seen 2 does over here. No buck. Not yet, no mice. Keep trying. Another time, a couple hours before I gotta head back. Yeah, it's the last chance. Final round.
We took a little detour into the woods and oh shoot, that wasn't even straight. We took a little detour into the woods, and it's not as easy to traverse as I've been getting used to. But we're going to push our way through and hopefully get back to the pipeline. So it's pretty much the end of the final day. It's raining, it's miserable, it's been bad for a few hours, we're all frozen. The rest of the hunters are back at camp and it's getting dark, so we're on our way back ourselves. You can see over my shoulder that it's just not very good. So that looks like the end of an unsuccessful hunt. You see that uprooted tree caught in the branches of the 2 trees there? Well, right below that, in between those 4 trees on the ground, is where we had our tent. That came down during the night. We had to move everything. Oh man, the wind was miserable.
Alright, we just went to a gravel pit, shot off all our bullets. I saved 2 for the drive back, just in case I seen a deer. Seen a 4x3 mule, it's down. Going to get it. Not a huge one, but still a 4-point.